Okay, parents, your little one has lost a tooth and it's time for the tooth fairy to pay a visit. How do you make the experience enchanted and educational too? Well, according to our next guest, all you need is a magical wand, a bit of imagination, and a great idea. Joining us today are Terry Zimmerman and Kim Kost, the women behind the Windowsill Fairy. It is so great to have you in the studio.
Thank you so much for having us.
Right off the bat, I have to know how you guys came up with this idea.
Well, Julie, my daughter was 6 when she lost her tooth, and she had concerns. She wanted to know, how is the tooth fairy going to find my tooth? So I laid in bed with her, and I'm a dental hygienist of almost 20 years. I got creative, and I thought we need a special tool to help guide the tooth fairy.
You wanted it to be magical, but you wanted it to be educational too.
Exactly. We want children to take care of their teeth. They need to start with brushing, flossing, rinsing, eating healthy, making the right choices at a young age. The tooth fairy does pay more for a healthy tooth.
See, we want those beautiful, healthy teeth right in the bag for the tooth fairy.
Exactly.
All right, tell me what comes in the kit.
So inside the Windowsill Fairy is Wanda, the doll.
So adorable.
Wanda has a suction cup on the back, so she will adhere to the window.
Brilliant.
So she goes in the window, she holds the lost tooth in her pouch, and then the light from the wand guides the tooth fairy straight to that tooth.
Oh my gosh, this is Michaela used to worry, how does the tooth fairy get to me? How does she know where my tooth is?
Exactly.
I could have said the wand brings her. Kim, this book is so beautifully illustrated, and as sisters, tell me the story about that process of how you guys wrote and illustrated the book.
Our inspiration for the book came from our children. The main character of the story is Rebecca Lee, and Rebecca is my middle name, and Lee is Terry's middle name. And Rebecca Lee is based off of Terry's daughter, Peyton.
Okay.
So Terry would take pictures of Peyton, and then in all the different poses in the book, and she would send them to me. And then Terry had a very clear vision of how she wanted each and every page to look. And I would sketch the pictures and then send them back to Terry, and she'd say, "That's exactly what I had in my mind." And it just flowed very easily. So we had this sister connection that made the project really work and come to life.
That makes it so special. This is a wonderful way for families to create a tradition, and it's also a great gift.
Absolutely.
And so we play with it?
Yes. This is the Windowsill Fairy. Pretty. Right on. Look at that. She looks so beautiful. Does that doll look like her?
Yeah.
You lay down right here. Okay. Back at the Tooth Fairy's castle, the snow was falling softly. Well done. Okay, let me see Wanda. Let's put her on the window. And then can you put the wand in her hand?
We want parents to take the time and read to their children. It's so important to spend quality time with the kids. Create a tradition every time a tooth is lost and spend great time with the kids.
So important. And what is the going rate for a tooth these days?
According to a survey that was done in 2013, the going rate is $3.70.
Wow. And where can viewers go to find out more or to purchase your kit?
The Windowsill Fairy is sold in 700 corporate Party City stores. If you can't run out and get yours at Party City, you can go to partycity.com and order online.
Fantastic. Now, a child will lose, how many teeth are they going to lose?
They lose about 20 teeth between the ages of 5 and 12.
Wow.
And we even have a chart in the back of the book where you can chart their missing teeth, and there's 10 healthy tips to keep your teeth clean and healthy.
This is really great. A great idea, great for parents and children. Thanks so much for stopping by the studio today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, you want to learn more about this enlightening and enchanting and creative concept for kids and parents? Well, visit us at thebalancingact.com or get social. Log on to Facebook /The Balancing Act Fans.